All right, music fanatics, welcome back to the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time in real windy conditions, just for you and me. I'm gonna call this video Bands That Sound Like Journey Volume 1, semicolon, or colon, Khymera. What's Khymera? Khymera is not a condiment. Khymera is not something to spice up your Szechuan meal. Okay? Sounds like it could be something like that. Kind of an odd spelling on it. It's Khymera. It's one of them project bands. Frontiers is the record label. And I'll tell you what, this is really good stuff. So if you like Journey, you like Foreigner, you like Styx, you like REO, you like Survivor, you like that 80s sound, very crunchy, very just melodic, filled with some great hooks. Now when I say hook, I mean a chord progression or a melodic change that hooks you in, hence the terminology hook. You know, Captain Hook, give the guy the hook like me, just some of you are just hopeful, I can tell. So let me tell you a little bit about Khymera. It's kind of a project, like I said, it's about, what, 3-4 albums deep now. It was a vehicle for this guy, this Italian guy named Liverani, and former Kansas singer Steve Walsh. That was their first project. But then, something kind of morphed. Now, the stuff they did with Walsh I thought was good, but the stuff they're doing with Dennis Ward is just phenomenal. Dennis Ward is this guy who really, really knows how to sing. The band is made up of these players, at least as of their last album, which is called The Grand Design, which is a great album. They have several albums. The Greatest Wonder is my favorite album by them, and there's this tune called Streetlights right now on and the album, by the way, is well over a year old. It came out, I think, beginning of 2016, end of 2015, but it's the last studio project, and it features the fine keyboard work of my friend Eric Rainey. Now Eric, he just plays on everything that's good. If you find a project and his name is on it, go listen to it, because he does production, he does keyboards, he comes up with great ideas. I'm sure he's trying to bring that sound that we love from the 1980s and early 90s, or whenever. He's trying to bring that sound back. He's a little bit prog, he's a little bit country, he's a little bit rock and roll. No, I don't think he's country, but going back to my youth a little bit. So, musically, the new album very much follows along the logical progression of the musical path that was started a few years ago. The Grand Design is a strong, extremely melodic release, which showcases the fantastic vocal abilities of Dennis Ward and highlights his great skills as a songwriter and producer. I would check out The Grand Design and The Greatest Wonder. These are great albums. They're also very interesting album covers. If you want to buy the CD and get a hard copy, physical copy, I tell you, it's some good artwork on there. And you know what I noticed is a lot of the studio stuff that's coming out on Frontiers and some of these other labels, where these artists are releasing 10, 11, 12 songs, and they've really raised the bar, okay? These songs, you can pick them out. I mentioned this song called Streetlights, and I think I tweeted it out, threw it over on my Facebook page. And I've been meaning to talk about this band for a while. This is one of those that I'm going to just keep putting it off, and I don't know why. I think after yesterday's declaration that I would kind of be looking for some other things to listen to and to talk about, that this is step one. Hence, the title of this video is to at least get you to say, okay, this doesn't sound anything like Steve Perry and Journey. Fine, but I still like it. I would, and by the way, it does sound, there are some similarities to Journey songs, and you will pick them out right away. If you've got the musical ear, you'll say, aha, that's plagiarism. But plagiarism is one of the greatest forms of musical flattery that is there for musicians to, use. Ask Ray Parker Jr., because remember Ghostbusters and I Want a New Drug and all that stuff? You probably don't remember that. It's a little legal battle that went on there for a few years. But I digress. I want to tell you, Khymera is good stuff, and you should check it out on the Frontiers label. Their last album is called The Grand Design. And what's good is if you really get into that album, you can check out their other 3 or 4 releases, and those are all good. And then it's rumored that they've got another one that's going to drop fairly soon. So you'll have a ton of new music to listen to. And if you don't like new music and you just got enough music in your collection and you only listen to 1 or 2 guys over and over again, then this video probably won't help you. It's just here for my own personal enjoyment. Anyway, I'm Dave, and Khymera, The Grand Design, check it out on Frontiers. I will talk to you again soon. Take care, bye.